Right, man. Punch Out Boxing tonight. We're here with Charlie Sims at the inaugural Huge Boxing press conference. So, Charlie, you've obviously, via your dad, been involved in sport for a long time. Brave man entering the ruthless, heartbreaking, and cutthroat world of promoting. How long have you been thinking about doing this? And why now?
Yeah, I think obviously been in the game a long time. Worked with my dad for the last 10 years, done my apprenticeship. A couple of years ago, applied for my promoter's license, got it, just didn't do anything with it. Just probably wasn't the right time. And I think this opportunity came around, right fighters. It just felt good, just felt like something that we wanted to do. And had this idea and epiphany when I was in LA of how I wanted to do an event and get into the storytelling element of promoting. And we're here now, so 2 days out from our first show.
When you say the timing's right, is it because the sport is thriving so much, like with DAZN, who are going to televise this, the involvement of Saudi's massive injection of money? Is that why?
Yeah, I also think as much as that's been brilliant for the sport, it's also kind of stalled some activity and development with some of the fighters, especially the younger guys. I think for the top end fighters, it's been great, especially the Saudi stuff. But some of the younger guys, they're kind of needing the slots to stay active. So it felt right for me to kind of create a platform that sat in the middle between the big major platforms and the small halls, and kind of gave these guys a platform to come and showcase themselves, and then obviously catapult themselves back onto the major platform. So yeah, I think just right time, right place, right people involved, right fighters. You know, we've got a complete sellout Friday night, so just feels like it's the right time for me.
We know your family's quite well associated with Matchroom. Was this something you've done in conjunction with them? Did Eddie sort of suggest, well, with his worldwide sort of expansion, he hasn't got as much time, for those novices, that this is something you can take on?
Yeah, I think originally it wasn't going to be in collaboration with Matchroom. It just so happened that we was having a conversation with them, telling them what our plans are with George and Ginny and Maisie. And we sat down with them and they said, actually, you know what, we think this could work because we've also got Paddy Donovan and Shannon Ryan that we'd like to put on your show. So could we do this in collaboration? So that was that's kind of what originally happened. Paddy Donovan, unfortunately, isn't going to be performing Friday night, and we wish him the best on what he does next. But for Shannon Ryan, Maisie Rose Courtney, Jimmy Sainz, George Liddard, these are all Matchroom DAZN fighters, and they've all boxed on big shows. And there wasn't a lot of slots towards the end of the year, so it was about giving these fighters a good run out, setting them up for 2025, and we've created a platform for that. And I think also we've given these guys and girls a really good platform to kind of showcase who they are, tell their story, give them maybe the airtime that they wouldn't get on the major shows.
Yeah, gives a lot of these fighters who've got that local support opportunity to put on a show for their local fans. It's better to say that's almost more important, because when these prospects go on to, say, a big show, sort of way down the bottom of the card, it's almost lost in the size of the event.
Yeah. Look, unfortunately, it's going to be my last question because I've got to get off. But massively looking forward to this event. I think those fighters that we've just all mentioned there are brilliant fighters. They're going to go on to do brilliant things in 2025. George Liddard has to win some form of title. Jimmy Sainz has to get himself in position for a title. Maisie Rose, Shannon Courtney, again, I'd like to see them two fight for titles. Carol Itama, brilliant fighter. Let's hope that he stays active and fulfills his potential that we all had for him when he turned pro. And also Dorian and Julia Lee. These fighters deserve to be on a big platform too. So I'm really looking forward to them showcasing themselves as well. But looking forward to seeing you there.
I'll see you Friday night and hopefully ask a few more questions after the show.
Thanks.